It's not difficult to see why the Turkish president feels he has a lot in common with the SCO. At a session extended to leaders from non-member states, his comments on the international system largely echoed those made earlier by the permanent members.
Turkey's vision is to resolve issues based on respect for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all countries, through dialogue, diplomacy and cooperation. In this context, we aim for a world order that prioritises economic development, trade and the prosperity of societies. I hope to strengthen our cooperation with the Shanghai Cooperation Organisation, which today represents Asia's ancient tradition of tolerance and finding common solutions to problems.
He also pointed to the international community's failure to stop Israel's attacks on Gaza, calling for reform of the United Nations in front of an audience that included Russia and China, two members of the UN Security Council, an organ that often blocked action through the use of the veto by the United States. Closer ties to the SCO have been a persistent theme of the President's comments in recent years. He's even mooted potential membership. But while that doesn't seem to be on the cards right now, the summit is still an opportunity to meet other world leaders, all in the same place at one time. In a meeting with the Iranian President Pezeshkian, discussion on Gaza, the situation in the Middle East, and Iran's recent conflict with Israel topped the agenda. And with the head of China's Communist Party, Tai Chi, a pledge to work together more and increase trade, although Turkey wants the imbalance addressed, with 90% of goods coming from China.
We wish to strengthen this cooperation on platforms such as the UN, G20 and BRICS. We look forward to your continued support in advancing our relations within the Shanghai Cooperation Organisation. We want to increase our trade volume, which is approaching $50 billion, in a sustainable way.
Earlier, a meeting with the Azerbaijani president was followed straight after by another with the Armenian Prime Minister. Although Turkey has its own normalization process with Armenia to seal progress made towards peace between Azerbaijan and Armenia, comments from the presidency said President Erdogan was pleased with progress made. Then, with Russian President Vladimir Putin too, a chance to discuss the latest peace efforts in Ukraine and the chances of success following the recent summits in Alaska and Washington. Andrew Hopkins, TRT World, Tianjin, China.